Hello everybody, hello Espresso. How are you all doing? I hope you are doing really well at the start of this week. This very hot week over my neck of the woods. It's the real Mr. Man and it's a fellow Mr. Man there. How you doing, Espresso? I hope you had a good Monday. I am actually looking for the server. Yeah, it is. It's unfortunate, isn't it? But we've kind of fucked that up as the human race as a whole. Now, I want to see what's... is this the server for tonight? Oh. Hold on, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the server to come on. How you doing, by the way? I decided not to do the... to miss this round of Richard Ben's rally, SRM. It wasn't an easy decision, but basically yesterday I was feeling like shit, so I didn't do it. It's unfortunate, but my neighbor decided to chop wood at 11 a.m. on a Sunday with a chainsaw, and I'm not even living in the middle of nowhere. I'm living in a suburb, which is, I don't know, it's completely abnormal. Also, 11 a.m. on a Sunday, yeah. Anyway, so I slept terribly yesterday, and I decided not to do the. I don't like to stream. Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! I'm very sorry to hear that, man. Oh shit! That sounds rough, man. Yeah. I take care of stray cats, and one of them was lost, and I can kind of maybe, perhaps, slightly understand what you're going through. Because I was devastated. And another one nearly died as well, so, yeah. That's so rough, man. I hope you're doing... I hope you're doing better now. That you've processed everything. Unless you mistyped and you haven't been able to process it. It's like losing a family member. To anyone who doesn't have a pet, that's the feeling. I don't, but I take care of stray cats and I love them like if I had children, so I get it. I don't get it as much, but I get it to a degree. Also, the server seems to be not up still. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to say anything else because, yeah. Yeah, that's the important thing, not to just isolate and deal with the whole situation yourself, because that's something that some people do, and they end up having a really rough time. What's happening with the server tonight? Let me just inquire. But yeah. Oh man, Yeah, I know. I had a. It was before I started watching before I was interested in on live streams and everything. But when my father died, it was very helpful to have people around me to help me out. It's been because, of course, you know, when you're going through such a situation, the last thing you do, as I said, is, you know, deal with it by yourself. There was something annoying that some people did, which was basically assume it's some people basically assume things, and some people did do that, but it was still you know, good intentions and all. It just Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to say, by the way, today, because I didn't sleep well today either. I'll be honest. There's still roadworks in my area, and there's some diggers going around, so I'm just waiting for the server to come on. Also, my camera looks dark. What the hell is... I'm very sorry, peeps, but this camera is really annoying. It's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. Look, again, this is an assumption that some people made. Like, it was tough, but yeah. Sleep is so important. Yeah, I agree. And I'm one of those people that actually need a lot of sleep. Like, on average, I sleep 9 to 10 hours. Not the 7 to 8 that's considered to be normal. Because people don't know that there is no normal for sleep. Everyone's different, and it's a different amount of sleep. And as it so happens, I need more than most people. So, monkey brain go brr, yeah. All right, I think we're in. Yeah, we're in. When the game decides to load, of course. On OBS. Yeah, exactly. We're racing Mini Challenge Evos. These are the modern minis, the turbo BMW minis. When OBS decides to capture. In your own time, buddy. There we go. And we're racing around Autodrom Most in Czech Republic, which I have never raced on before. I have driven around it, but I think I'm gonna do that for the time being, and we'll see how that pans out. Take 20 liters, because that's probably gonna be the race fuel. Brake power down to 95%. And time to bash people's doors in. Oop, wrong. I want tires, thank you. So yeah, no classic racing today. There will be some of that on Sunday, because it's... I know this track very well, as you can tell. Whoa. Turning circle is not brilliant for that. Happy bashing, thank you, man. Although with 9 of us, there's not going to be a ton of it. Especially because Thomas O'Leary is in it, which means that I can only race 8 of them. Because he's usually much faster than me. Okay, I'm sorting this truck out. I swear I've driven this place once, 3 years ago. I've driven around it. I can't remember the car I was in. Oh, hold on. Was it a Ferrari 333 SP, which is exactly what this car isn't? An open-top prototype from the 90s with a V12 engine. Oh, this is gonna be... I remember this truck has a very long right-hander as the final corner, and it also requires a lot of speed around through here. Not that much speed, though. Someone else been here, though. It's all fine. If anyone doesn't know, by the way, the tracks are randomized every week. I basically just found out about the track. The goal of this league is to not have people try harding and by practicing and everything. We just go in and learn the track on the fly. We don't have try-hard setups. I will admit that on the second to previous, that's a word, that's a phrase, series, the one we did with the Super Tourers that was before I was multi-streaming. Where's the corner? There is the corner. I did practice on every track a little bit, and I made a setup for the car because the car was very setup dependent. This one has a number of aspects of the setup locked in. For example, the diff is not adjustable. which is very important in a front-wheel drive car. So there is not much I can do with the setup in this anyway. Not as much as the Super Tourers, so I haven't been trying harding as much. Not to mention that I'm trying to keep with the spirit of the league, which is don't practice, just go into the race. You have 25 minutes to learn the track if you don't know it. Although ideally you should know the track before the race. I was too slow. Oh, was it? I mean, I could go faster, but not that much faster. Hey, Mighty. How you doing, man? Wah. Turn, you bastard. Oh, I shouldn't have braked there. Good to know. Oh, there's something missing. I just noticed. I forgot to turn on crew chief. I've been racing without crew chief in the historic races, and I'm gonna turn it on when I get the chance. Wow. This final corner is really hard in front-wheel drive, by the way. Really hard. Because the car just wants to understeer. Too late. No, it's not too late. He was perfectly fine. Wow. See, that understeer there needs sorting out. Brake in a straight line for this corner. Necessary, otherwise the back end just wants to go. Why should you not play racing games on a controller? If you can play a racing game, play a racing game. That's what I'm gonna tell people. Yes, I can. The problem is that this is pretty grip limited because of the tires, so I can't do that. But the front end does like to lose grip at the very easily. Oh, I could be faster there, and that's a very momentum-oriented corner. But yeah, lifting is definitely helpful. Just that again, these tires have a very narrow window where they grip up, and then they just lose grip. They're kind of designed that way. Because of these cars are designed to be like a learning tool for people who want to get into other racing categories. That was decent. Let's actually turn the overlays on now. Oh, that's a lockup. That's a bit late. That's such an awkward corner. I need to find a way to not have to slow down mid-corner. That's the problem I'm having right now. I have to coast for too long. In some cases, even brake to tighten it up. Need to find a way to deal with it. Also, in this corner, it must be braking in a straight line at all times. Wah! That was me being too greedy on the throttle. I still gained time though somehow in that sector. But yeah, just as a reminder to all of you who haven't watched my weekend shenanigans, I went from IndyCar Oval on the Friday to 60s prototype on the Saturday to this. Oh, ball sucks. I'm trying to take as much speed as possible into that corner, but it tightens so badly. I mean, some games are not optimized for controllers, I will be the first to say that, yeah. But you have to remember that with controllers, you should be using assists. Like, you should be using some level of assist, like, definitely, if there's any steering assist, use it. because no stick is precise enough to allow for the small inputs that are required. For example, the number one thing I have a problem with controllers is opposite lock. When you have to correct a car oversteering, you need the feedback from the... Well, that's better. You need the feedback from the wheel in some cases. Well, you feel like, especially when you're used to it. And that's another thing. If you're used to a wheel, yes, it is harder to drive on a controller. But it's an acquired skill that you gain over time. Like, I don't know if you watched Jamie Broadbent's recent video, but he reminded me of something. There's a guy he raced with on the same team, Stephen Bailey, who's an exceptionally good driver, by the way, and he streams on Twitch as well. He was actually one of the organizers for the Saturday race I was doing. Bailey beat Jimmy when Jimmy had his direct drive wheelbase, I think, with a Cytec non-force feedback wheel. Yeah. And to me, at least, the non-force feedback wheel is almost the same as a controller, if not even potentially worse, because if you have driven a real-life car, you expect there to be feedback, and there is none, so it feels weird. Plus, those usually use like some bungee cord inside, so the more you turn, the stiffer the wheel gets somehow. It's pretty weird. The heavier, I mean, not stiffer. The wheel is stiff at all times. It likes the blue pills. But yeah, I don't expect to have the same pace either. Just expect to just gradually build it up. But if you can't get a wheel now or soon, then use a controller, by all means. Man, that first gear is so short. But I have to use it for that second part of the first chicane, which I'm pretty sure is going to be an incident fest. Oh, that's too late. I was trying to explore where the limits are there. Okay, let's go back to the pits. What? Before? What? Excuse for the lousy exclamation there. And look at the gap between Scotty and Pete. Jesus Christ. And I forgot to mention, O'Leary will not be in this week, so it's a free-for-all for the rest of us. Right, fire up, crew chief. Come on, me old mucker. And unmute myself so he can hear me. Right, I've got 1.3 seconds to make up, which is quite a lot on this track, actually. Let's see what I can do setup-wise. See, there isn't much you can do, is there? Pressures seem fine on all fronts. Top speed... I mean, I can't make it any shorter anyway, so it doesn't matter. And the longer gearing is very long, so that's the only option. Yeah, I think I'm good to go at the moment with the setup. Come on, crew chief. There we go. He fired up.
Radio check.
Hello.
Radio check.
Hello. Tiny bit of wheel spin.
Clear. Don't cross the white line. Your tyres are cold.
Aye, Captain. Hey, I made the corner this time, despite never having... Oh, that's an idea. Mash the throttle, get the wheel spin, and then shift up to second and let the understeer carry me out of the corner. See if that's doable on warm tires, though. Whoa, the cold tires are making a difference. The cold tires are making a difference. The cold tires are making a difference.
We're seeing lots of left.
I love how good the cold tire simulation is on ASRock course. It's such a nice thing to have. It's the one thing I don't like about our Factor 2 at all, and that is that the cold tires have minimal effect. Different tires, different effect, yep. You love it? Yeah, exactly. The worst part is when your setup is like too inclined towards a certain driving behavior, whether it's understeer or oversteer, so you fuck up one of the either the fronts or the rears, and then the car feels like it gets more understeery as you go, and then you realize that the safe setup you made is now unsafe because you're understeering all day. And then, of course, you have the worst idea in the world, which is to swap out the, if possible, just the tires that are worn out, and then you have, but your fronts are too worn out. You swap the fronts only, and then the car is very oversteery. Don't ask me how I know all that. It's not from experience or anything. Okay, I just want to be clear. Totally not. Because our Factor 2 does have a bug that sometimes, well, a bug on our Factor 2. Who would have thought? If you crash and you go into the pits to fix the car, there's a possibility that even if you take tires off in from the repair list,
48.3.
it will put in tires by itself on the side that's the most worn out. So I was driving around Zandvoort in a Ferrari, and I got into I spun and I was holding brakes. The reason I want to answer this is because this is information for people who might need it, especially knowing that this bug exists on our Factor 2. Because when it comes to bugs, you learn something new every day on our Factor 2. For example, I found out that if you want to see hilarity, if you have the IndyCar DLC for our Factor 2, drive against the AI on an oval. It's impossible, to put it this way.
Fastest lap for Schuster, 148.1.
And I found out because I did about 10 races against the AI, and every single time within the first 2 laps there would be a full course caution and a massive pile-up, and one car at least would be on fire. And I mean on fire, it would blow up. I don't know how they do it, because the car, I think, has downshift protection. But I think they have a crash so intense that it actually catches fire. Legitimately.
You're locking your right rear.
And it was almost always Romain Grosjean, by the way. Coincidentally. So they have modeled the AI very accurately to the real-life driver.
That's your quickest lap in this session.
That's not very quick, though, is it? So yeah, anyway, so I go into Zandvoort, and I crash, I pit, and the game decides to change the front tires, and the rears are the same as I had before. Bear in mind that the front wear was only because I locked up, trying to keep the car in, because I was holding my brakes. And then suddenly the car went from being a pretty balanced car to being massively oversteery, to the point that it was almost undrivable. So thanks. You know, fronts at 100%, rears at 70% or something. Okay, let's be braver around here.
The car ahead has just done it, 149.
Too brave. In fact, stupid is the word. Go. I wanted to let Scotty go, but I did it in a very clumsy way.
You need to watch these track limits.
Oh, I love sand traps. Sand traps are so good.
You get lots of wheel spin.
Oh, do I?
Your left front's hot.
It is, isn't it? I'm still figuring out my brake markers for late braking. Well, that means that needs to be third into fourth then. Coasted.
Lots of right rear locking.
Of course, the right rear is the wheel that's always up in the air, so yeah, it's locking. Yeah, I took a few screenshots of the car, and it's amazing how many times when it's a sharp right-hander,
5 minutes.
the rear right wheel is in the air. Alright, that was alright. Gained 3/10 or something. Lovely. Almost 4, in fact. Who knows, I might even do a good lap.
Your tyre temperatures look good.
Tell you what, I like this track. I had forgotten how nicely it drives. It's got a good flow to it.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Ball sacks. There go 2/10. Just like that. I think. Don't go too wide. There we go. And the back. Oh, someone else went into the sun trap. I'm not the only one. Oh, I could have gone faster there. So much space to find.
New fastest lap for Schuster, 147.0.
I've seen a Euro NASCAR race around here, and it was, needless to say, pretty chaotic. Because yes, there is a European version of NASCAR, and no, they don't go to ovals. They also make fuck all horsepower, like 400 horsepower. Boo!
That's your fastest lap. That was 149.0. Yellow flag.
Could be better. Most of the improvements I need to find now are in Sector 3, I think. And maybe some more bravery in some of the corners of Sector 2 would be nice. Take the sausage. By the way, is anyone else seeing... I don't know, maybe it's because I'm sushi deprived at the moment, but... That sausage curd reminds me of the shrimp nigiri if you buy sushi. You know, the little rice with the shrimp on top. That's what it reminds me. I can't unsee it. Hopefully you can. Because I have eaten, but I'm hungry again.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Sector 2 time is okay.
It's probably just me, isn't it? Because shrimps are not, they don't have stripes. Man, if you get it even slightly late on the brakes...
You're looking your right rear.
There's the reason I was in 4th. Pillock. Should have been down to 3rd. The tire pressures are mostly good. Rear left is a little overpressurized, it looks like. Oh no!
Sector 1 is quick.
Says
Car in
who?
front has just done a 149.0.
It's quick and it's invalid. It actually is quick. It is quicker than it was before. Oh well. I lost time there though. That was... There is clipping the apex and there is running it over.
Your Sector 2 time is quick.
Oh, come on. So much coasting needed there.
Session, 6th place.
I'm just gonna bear in mind that I was 4th at some point and just gonna remember that and assume that's the result of the race. Zoom away. Oh well. Does this thing have a handbrake, I wonder? No, it doesn't. Oh, it does! It does have a handbrake! I think. Because it did lose control quite badly when I pulled it. I think I'm gonna back off the brake bias by 2%. Famous last words. So that's 11 laps. I'm gonna ask crew chief afterwards. I'm just gonna take 10 liters for the quali, or maybe 12 for that matter. See how that bends out. Right, so as it stands right now, I'm faster than MrGit. Oh my, look at the gap to Mike Simmons. And then the next car. Yeah. But look at that gap. 17 milliseconds. I gained 2/10 in that lap, by the way. Up until I fucked it up on the last corner completely. And of course it was invalid at that point anyway. It was still out. Oh. Plastic bank. Just something very quickly. Has MrGit quit streaming? By the way. Has he quit streaming? I haven't seen him stream in like weeks now. Nearing a month, in fact. I don't think he has streamed any of the mini races. He didn't stream the race room race. He did stream the AMS2 race though. AMS2 run was on the 22nd of April. That's a month. I've spoken to him since. He seems okay, but I don't know what he's not streaming anymore. Server, thank you. Jesus Christ. Please take your time. And another minute and a half countdown. Story of my life with a set of Corsair. The loading times between sessions. Actually going to take 10 liters and push a bit harder. And I can teleport to the pits. I'm sorry if I'm going to ruin your immersion doing that, but what can you do? Try harding in a casual league, by the way. What else is there to do with a setup? Dampers, no. Front suspension is very stiff and so is the rear, so I consider that proportional. Height, I don't want to change. I mean, it's already, look, front 88 mil, rear 162 mil. So no, I don't want to make any adjustments to that. That's a lot of rake. And it's still understeers. And I can't adjust anti-roll bars either, which I would potentially consider. Maybe softening the front a click. As I said, very limited adjustments with this car.
Pit exit's clear. Alright, Steve, we've got 11 minutes to get.
Forgot to adjust the rear left pressure, by the way.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
Remember, cold tyres. You can't brake as late as you normally do. And you don't have the grip that you normally do in the corners, so keep it calm. Proceeds to brake 100 meters after the usual brake mark. Man, in this current state, the car is so easy to lock up. Come on, tires, warm up. What are you doing? Just warm up. It's been almost a full lap. Do that a little bit. And that. Oh, it doesn't slide enough. All right. That's Andreas, I think.
You're locking your right rear.
Oh man, he can carry so much more speed there.
You're in pole.
Yep, sure. I'm the god emperor of the human race. Slay the Xenos for the emperor. What is it? What is the line from Dawn of War? Tread carefully and carry a big gun or something? Yeah, that. Oh my god, there's an apex somewhere in there. He's so quick. How's he doing it? Oh, that was good. Nice and smooth. That wasn't smooth. That was anything but smooth. No. What? Low fuel light already? I guess that's preemptive.
P3.
Oh, that sausage curb killed the run. Thanks for nothing. Shrimp nigiri. Tell you what, the tires have started to stick now.
Your tyre temps are all fine.
Oh man, that corner is so tricky. So keep it tight. Oh my god, the bounce. Yeah, that's 310's gone right there. I think more brake bias might be needed and towards the back. Oh, that's a bit much, but let's see if that works. Let's just go 68%. Come on, G29. Yeah.
P5.
Piss off.
53 is a second off the pace.
There's a special place in hell for whoever designed the G29 knob. I tell you, it's the most inaccurate, dodgy, working, dodgy feeling piece of faff. That brake bias adjustment has improved the car, but I think I could go more. Instantly dies in the first corner, he brakes. Piss.
Okay, Steve, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Seeing him struggle behind me, I think that's speed. I don't wanna have the pressure of him being behind me to deal with. This wasn't a green lap for
Yellow flag.
pit's sake. No pun intended.
Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. We're running on fumes, mate, P6.
Ooh, I can brake later. Now with this brake bias, I don't have to care too much about lockups. I'm down 5% from the original. And the car doesn't feel skatish. I wonder. But it's trail braking that's the most tricky part. With rear-wheel brake bias on a front-wheel drive car. Oh, that was so much sharper on the front end. Although I think I braked a bit early there as well. There we go. A bit too cautious there. How's my fuel?
Didn't understand that.
How's my fuel?
We think about 2 minutes of fuel remaining. 1.6 litres per lap. Very little fuel left.
But... oh my god, I'm so far back. Look at the gap though! I forgot to change the pressure. Rear left, down in PSI. Come on.
Exit's clear. Push. Yellow flag. Cold tires all round.
I love how in this server there is no delay. When you press the escape to pits, just go to pits straight away. It's nice. Because other servers require you to stop and they require you to do all this song and dance and there might be a delay. This one is just like press it and go back to the pits. But just don't do it accidentally, okay? Oh my goodness. Car feels like it's on the sidewalls right now. Very.
7th position.
Kind of.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it feels like the tires squish. All right, I have one lap to improve my pace. Warm up the rear tires a bit. Warm them up. Warm them up, come on. Turn, you bastard. Pressures are still way out of the window, but needs must. Alright. Brake late. Well, I didn't. That was suboptimal. That's a 10th gone. 1.5 tenths. Basically, it's going to be 2 tenths by the next corner.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
That's why I'm losing all my time. Also,
Okay,
hello,
Steve.
track limits, Steve. Come on. Is the album over, by the way? Yeah, the album's over. Okay, then the usual start at the back.
That's a new fastest lap for Schuster, 146.1.
Oh, great. More embarrassment. People are getting faster and I'm not. So front right is
P8.
low and... How much fuel for 20 minutes?
For 20 minutes. We estimate we'll need about 19 litres. That's the end of the
I'm
session.
gonna take 21. Because you're usually 2 liters off, sir. Actually, it says 20. Well, 22 a liter is not gonna make a difference. It's not gonna make a meaningful difference, that is. Just gonna do that and that. And we're good. Alright, so starting grid is Andreas Schuster in pole position with a 146.1. Scott in P2 with a 146.5. Pete in P3 with a 146.6. P4 is Dams with a 146.7. I'm noticing a theme here. MrGit in P5 with a 147.6. P6, Mike Simmons with a 147.7. P7, Plastic Mank with a 148.0, which I should be capable of because I did that in practice. And some twat called Steve Phoenix, who's that prick? In P8 with a 148.1. I beat Tom O'Leary though, because he wasn't in it. So 2 20-minute races. 1 normal grid as is right now, starting last, and then race 2 will be a reverse grid of the finishing order of the first race. Because I want to clarify that because in TCR, for example, there is the concept of a reverse quali grid. Right, a minute and a half to go until the race server comes on. Again, I don't understand why this game has so many countdowns. I will never... It's probably actually for server stability, but still. Come on. Get on with it. Okay. Let's put an interlude, I suppose. Actually, no. Let's not just... Let's just have a little bit of peace and quiet before the start of the race. Here's my car, by the way. And that's Mr. Git's car. Yeah, that's Mr. Git's car. It's draped entirely in the Union Jack. Easily mistaken with Pete's car, which has some Union Jack elements. Actually, no, it doesn't. It kind of does. In my mind, it does, okay? Mintex. Andres in the green. Scotty in the very imaginative livery because it's the closest he's got to the Scottish flag. Dams in the full green. Git in the, Mike Simmons in the, I call it pink because it's got some pink in it. Plastic Mank in the blacked out, no, actually not grayed out car.
8th place. Okay, Steve, be ready.
I was born not ready. Let's see how this goes. I have the inside, which is good. But it also means that I have the worst concertina effect. So, and also, hold on, is the poleman on the left? That is an odd decision. But I guess they're giving them the inside to the to turn 2 and turn 4, so makes sense. Let me go into gear. Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Go.
Oh, too much wheel spin. It was very preemptive. I don't know why I did that, but okay.
Yellow flag.
Dams in the green, or green and brown. Whoop. Whoop. Gotta love sausage curbs. Come on. That was a mess. I nearly killed a man. And I now have Dams behind who's faster than me. So, yeah, nice. Oh, they're going side by side. They're slowing each other down. That's what I need. Come on, boys, fight. Oh, I fucked that up.
E7.
Oh my god. That wasn't valid, by the way. The game didn't say it, but the little app in the chat did. In the in-game chat.
Yellow flag.
Scotty way wide. Had to give him some space. Just in case he wasn't in control, because I know Scotty, he's not a dirty driver at all, but maybe the back end decided to do something, but I think it was his front end that locked up. Good run. Oh, I need a better line through there. I had him at some point, but then I lost my momentum. Still treading a bit carefully because the tires are still not fully with me. But I think now the car is feeling sticky. And I think we've gapped Scotty enough for the time being as a pack. It's a bit clunky there, but okay. Good thing is that now Dams is being slowed down by Plastic Mang. Some smoke up ahead, but unfortunately just a lock-up. Oh, and another.
P7.
Oh, Plastic Monk's defending. He parked it there to avoid a cutback. Nice. This brings me into contention, but also Scotty. Which means that I will be able to put them under pressure soon, but he will be able to put pressure on me, and the problem is... if you're a sandwich, if you're in a sandwich and you're trying to overtake somebody, but you're also being attacked, you have to be very careful how you attack so you don't open up yourself to the driver behind. But Scotty seems to have made a few mistakes there, because I think I've gained on him, if anything. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. What? Cut the track. Lap 3. I think I'm just on the verge of a drive-through. 47.4. Why am I doing the good laps now? The 48 bloody 3 in quali. No, 48.1 actually, not 48.3. Fuck's sake. Why do you have to be like that, Steve?
Yellow flag.
What happened to him?
Well done, Steve. Nice move, mate.
What happened to him? Did he lose it on the brakes? I think he lost it on the brakes. Now it's my turn to be under pressure. Fuck. Too deep. Way too deep. Did the best I could there, but I have to defend now into the last pair of corners. Yes. Alright, successfully fended off this time.
6th place.
But I bet there is more to come, and that's another 47. It's a good run out of there. Dams isn't going away. Just noticing. I mean, he is, but at a very slow rate. Considering I think he was a second a lap faster than me in quali. But then again, I am 0.7 of a second faster than I was in quali. So far.
Alright, Steve.
Shit the bed.
Track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I was so greedy.
Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Come on, get back to the rhythm. Oh, such a big gap. Also, I think there's a change for position ahead. Yep. While I was fucking up, I think Mike Simmons fucked up as well. Because Dams passed him. Bit itchy.
P7.
Okay, now Mike Simmons seems to be a little bit of a bottleneck. Hopefully he will defend. If he defends, then this will be become a four-way battle if Plastic Mank doesn't get involved, because if he does, that's a five-way. Okay, do it right this time, mate. Didn't, but at least I didn't go into the grass. Oh, he messed that up. Mike.
The gap to Scotty behind is now 1.0.
He's ahead. He's ahead, you fool. It's Maniac who's behind. That's what I like. That's what he likes to call him for some. Actually, no, but he assumes that Mank means Maniac, which I'm pretty sure people from Manchester are going to be delighted about. Ooh. Oh dear God, this might be at 46. It's a fucking 46. I could do a 46 and I did a 48. Ooh. That's interesting. So that this time because I hear the other cars and I don't think they're shifting down to first. Was a bit slow on mid corner, but I gained a little bit of time in exit, but nothing significant, like half a tenth basically. Okay, this could go well, because Mike is attacking. Scotty, and Scotty is not. I don't think he has the most confidence. Excuse me, I don't know if it's the car or the track. It's the problem there. Mike sends it. I couldn't see the apex there. That's bad. This time it's Mike that goes too deep. And he goes too deep again. I have such a run on him. He braked too late. He braked too late. Yeah, son.
Well done, fella.
Thank you, fella. Nice, 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 nice. Good run out of there. This guy loves aggression. Kinda needs it to be fast. You know, you gotta be a bit... You gotta get on the throttle as soon as you can. Of course, you have to know when it's the right time to do that, but... And we're gapping him. Good, good, good. Lap times are improving again as well.
Yellow flag.
Oh, that's a long one. And Scotty carried so much more speed into the first part of that corner. Whew. It's getting hot.
B6.
Turn the fan on, I forgot to do that. Ah, so much better. I was like, why am I so hot? And I just remember that I didn't turn the bloody fan on. Oh, frames? Do you see? Was that server lag? Yeah, it looked like it was just, I don't know, like a small stuttering basically. Oh yes, that's the way. Just about made it, but I did lose a little bit of time there. By the way, the gap behind has stretched exponentially. Getting so much more pace on the way in for him on the first part of the corner. Uh-oh. That was considered to be off track. 46.7. Again, reminder, qualifying was 48.1. That's a bit too deep. Yeah, second gear is the better option, by the way, around that. It means I can get on the throttle earlier with less wheel spin. Too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Oh my god, that's sun trap. Okay, that's it. Then I don't think I can fight for another position. Unless he makes a mistake. Yeah, I have worn out the front left a decent amount, so now it's not really wanting to...
Yellow flag.
Oh, hello. Oh, that's dams, I think. Or is it? Yeah, it's dams. This is good news. This is great news because dams had gapped Scotty, but with that mistake and with him being faster than Scotty, that means that there's going to be a fight.
Please, Steve.
And if there's a fight, there's a chance for me to get in. Not like that, not like that, not like that.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I forgot to change the brake bias. Shit the bed. I was running 72% again because I changed it on the car and it doesn't store that in the setup that way. Fuck. No wonder I couldn't brake as late as others did.
Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I think I've got enough. Oh, so much better. Oh, why didn't I do that beforehand? And it looks like Dams is not catching up to Scotty, unfortunately. My hopes and dreams have been crushed. Yeah, and my pace drop-off is also more significant than theirs, I think. But then again, the last couple of laps have been a bit sketchy because of the brake bias being wrong. What I'm gonna do for the next race is go to 68% for the first couple of laps, because the rear is pretty unstable. And then switch it down to 66%.
We're running on fumes, mate.
By lap 3 or lap 4. Look at how much earlier I can brake, how much later I can brake.
The gap behind is now 2.6.
And again, I'm sensing a little bit of a few frame drops here and there. I think it's the server though. Because it doesn't feel like the system is chugging. Oh, Dams is starting to catch up to him now, Scotty. That's too late. Too little, too late. Put that sun there. Oh, fuck. Get back into the rhythm. Back into the rhythm.
Very little fuel left.
By the way, I didn't have 5 minutes of fuel left. Had like... Oh, actually, no, I did. Yeah, I forgot the... Oh my god. The front grip is gone. Spending all that time with the brake bias that far in the front really did my tires in. Alrighty then. Is there going to be a pile-up? There is going to be a pile-up.
Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate.
Or not. Okay. Right, setup. Generic. 68%. One short of nice. That should be the right amount. And I'm sticking to the extra lap of fuel. Even though it's marginal. Still nice. 23.43, that's a bit optimistic. I would say 21.30 would be a more accurate number. Right, so finishing order was Andreas Schuster in P1, Pete in P2, MrGit in P3, Scott in P4, Dams in P5, me in P6, Plastic Mank in 7th, and Mike Simmons, who somehow lost that position, in P8 and last, which means that for the second race I will be starting from P3, which means I'm going to be starting on the left side of the track this time. Let's see how that pans out. I also have to get the start right this time, and this is one of those cars I don't know how to get the launch well with this thing. It's magic. It needs something different with the wheel spin. I have to make sure that last race I had too much wheel spin. I stayed in first for too long, but on the previous round I shifted up to second too early and it bogged down a bit.
P3, get ready, mate. It's
I
hammer
have to
time.
figure it out. It's hammer time. Alrighty then. Good luck, everyone. I take the tire widget out. And I have to remember brake bias adjustment on lap 3. Calm down, boys. People are eager to go. Hammer time. Get there, Mr. Man. Thank you, fellow Mr. Man. Alright, here we go. I'm going to gear.
Go, go, go.
Even start, I think. Had to go for that. Oh, he's too deep.
Yellow
Look, he
flag.
spun. Gold tires and all that jazz. Oh, and there's a gap behind him as well. A small gap with that, but nevertheless, hammer time. Too much hammer time. Seems Mike is not understanding the concept of cold tires. Because he went for that. If you didn't notice in the mirror. Oh my god, the sun. Where's the track? Oh, there it is. These cars don't have headlights either. Alright. Nice gap. Let's hope he defends hard.
Well done, Steve. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're in the lead.
Oh, some big lockup behind. Some very big lockup behind. And it looks like there's been a reshuffling back there. Be smooth. Look at that pack behind. They're begging for... That's just begging for some big crash.
So Maniac behind is now 2.0.
Yeah, as I thought, Mike lost a place. I think he did not stop for turn one on lap 2. This lap, I mean. I'm talking about it like it's a race that happened already. No, it's this lap. Oh, where's the track? There is the track. Let's hope the sun is not going to get any worse. Bit too much there. Nice run out of there. I think the gap behind might be opening up a tiny bit. I think the brake bias is also in a pretty good place now. I don't even know if I'm going to switch it down to 66%. I might start doing it gradually, but maybe not now. What happened behind? Hold on. Where have they gone? Oh, they're there. Okay. Doesn't help that the first car in the queue is entirely black. Dark grey, but in the mirror it looks black. Nice, nice, nice.
We're seeing lots of right rear lock-in.
That's a good line there. Gaining time.
That's the fastest
47 dead.
Time was 147.0.
Lovely.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 147.4. New fastest lap for Schuster, 146.4.
So I've been outdone by Schuster, but Schuster is not behind me. So, but he's not immediately behind me. So that's good. I've actually stretched the gap by 4/10 on that lap. If crew chief is to be trusted. No.
The gap to Maniac behind is increasing. It's now 2.7.
Pull the bias a bit further back. Man, you have to wrestle the car around this section. You really have to. It just wants to go wide. And you're gonna have to pull it back and remind it that the racing line is further in.
You're locking your right rear.
Yeah, that's on purpose, mate. Alright, good consistency. I'm slower, but not by much. Too late. Fuck's sake. That was a mess. Oh, they're side by side though behind. Or about, they're about to be at least. Many mistakes. Too many mistakes on this lap. I need to not do that again. I'm 3/4 of a second off my pace. Who's behind?
No, I didn't catch that.
Who's behind?
Pete, car number minus.
Oh no. It's one of the fast ones.
You're locking your right rear.
And with a lap like this, which is almost a second off my pace, that's not doing me any favors. Just need to put my head down, put good laps in. This one notwithstanding, obviously. Shit lap still faster than my quality. Theme of the day. Tell you what, there's no one behind him. Excuse me, at least not in close vicinity. That's bad news, because it means that he doesn't get to have to worry about defending while trying to attack me. But it also means that if I get overtaken, there is less of a chance that the grid is going to do the train on me and overtake me in droves. But so far...
Okay, Steve, we're halfway home. We think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some.
Save fuel? You serious, bruv?
The gap to Pete behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Be smooth, remember that's the key here. This section needs a good line. And my line wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. All right, 47.2, nice. All right, he's getting closer now. Oh no, I said of course I behave. Bloody Kunos stutters. And it always happens in the bloody corner, that's the thing. Although it could be worse. On ACC I've had a worse one. On ACC I was doing a Donington race on LFM with a pit stop required. And as I was pressing the pit limiter, the game stuttered, the pit limiter did not go in. And because I was partly on the throttle, it stayed partly on the throttle, which means I entered the pit lane at 20 kilometers an hour over the speed limit. Which of course gave me a stop and go 30-second penalty, because that's a substantial speeding penalty. And it fucked my race up, and all that happened because of a bloody stutter. Last. Shit, couldn't pull out. Alright, big up behind so we can just fight it out. And I can use the excuse that I have dirtier if I make any mistakes. Oh no, my downforce. Oh, I was holding him up. I was holding him up there. What? That wasn't a fucking kart track.
P2.
What the hell? I was a bit too early on the throttle there, a bit too aggressive. Yeah, he's going away, I think.
The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5.
Right on the money. Mr. Chief. Rear water brake bias because I'm looking up the fronts now.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track and keep it between the white lines.
Yeah, I have to start respecting the tires. Can't quite overdrive as much as I used to. Ooh, there was a little bit of a bit of hip movement on the brakes there. The back of the car did try to go around on me. Who's behind?
Just a car number.
Oh fuck.
-1.
Outside of O'Leary, Andres is the other scary one. He's immensely talented. Oh, what?
8 is closing in. The gap is now 1.7.
Thanks. Thanks, Corsair. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. And I think that might even be the server. I will ask, actually, just in case this was somebody else's experience as well. Because this is not typical for us at Corsair. And I'm not running any process that I'm not running usually, so... This seems a bit out of place. Dropping a lot of pace right now. Oh, fuck off. That wasn't an off track.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Piss off. Right, 2 more laps. I was too far to the back, evidently. He's showing his nose, isn't he, Andreas? Oh, that's too slow. So good. No reason to defend the inside here, I think. This is where I might have to do that, though. Well, knock yourself out. It's a very shallow line. I'm gonna pinch him there.
A little fuel left.
Very good move, though. I did not expect him to pull that up. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was going to overshoot. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to be that slow. Maybe that's the better line, I suppose. That's Dom's behind. Nice. So, funnily enough... Actually, no. I mean, Pete's car has a little bit of blue in it, but...
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.0.
I can call it a... Oh!
Yellow flag.
Oh, shut up.
On fumes, mate.
Well, I tried. Do it again.
2 litres remaining.
It didn't do it again. That's a podium, though. Yes.
Nice one, Steve. Great drive. That's
Pile up time. Oh, that missed. Ball sacks. Look at those wheels. Oh, for God's sake. Game being a cock blocker. So, results of race 2. Pete in P1. Andreas Schuster in P2. Me in P3. Dams in P4. Plastic Mank in P5. Scott in P6. Mr. Git in P7. And the pole sitter Mike Simmons finishing last in P8. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I wish I could defend a bit better, but... well, it was hard. I was up against some pretty top-notch people. Alright. Oh, hold on. I forgot. There it is, I think. Alright then. That's the end of the race, isn't it? Now, is there anything I want to see on the replay? You know what? In this heat, I do want to get my t-shirt off because pretty much every race I have now is making me sweat bullets. And no, I'm not going to do that on stream. Of course not. I'm not dumb. Alrighty. Thank you for being here, by the way, Espresso, Mighty, anyone lurking. I appreciate that. So, P6 and P3. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Always nice to have a to get a podium because in this league, it matters. These are pretty good drivers on the whole. Pete, when he's not ramming people, he's actually well, he's being clumsy, let's be honest. He is very quick, and there was no chance I could catch up with him. All right, let's see who is on. Okay, so we've got Nilski in GTR 2 driving around Monaco? Monaco. It looks like, and it's old Monaco. It looks like it's 1980s Monaco. Not an F1 car, though. It's important to note. Yeah, I'll go to him, I think. And I will be back. So tomorrow I'm working. Day after I'm working. Friday I probably will be working. Saturday I'll be working. Maybe. It's not confirmed, but it's likely. Sunday, have a league race with SRO in the what's it called? In the GT Revival cars. And then, of course, round 4 of this mini league next Monday, and then next Tuesday will be the penultimate, I would like to think, run of the Alpha 155 Ti World Cup. Let's verify. Alfa Romeo 155 Ti World Cup at Montreal. Indeed. I've missed 2 rounds from this league, so I'm already way behind. But hey. And also, interestingly enough, the next round of GT Revival is at Longford. Ooh, I need to practice that track. It has some pretty tricky braking zones. Long straights. And then suddenly it's like, yeah, right-hand hairpin. There you go. Anyway, I'll send you over to Nilski. And we'll be back sometime during this week to stay up to date with my to be notified. My Discord has a bot that tells you when I'm going live. That, unfortunately, is the closest I can get to a schedule because of my poor scheduling skills and also the nature of my work. And yeah, I'll try to improve on that. I'll try to improve on that because I understand it's difficult for people. But yeah, send love to Nilski, and I'll be back soon. Bye.